Hey everyone, this is Louis7, and today I am streaming the Lord of the Rings Online, going back to Treebeard. I'm making like my big return to Treebeard for the, I think, third time now. I've had a few long breaks from it, and this is just another one, but I do plan to get caught up to my kin's group, which is quite a bit higher level than me, but my plan is to at least try to get caught up to the kin's group, and I realized I did not get my second instance of OBS running, so I need to do that real quick, and it looks like I need to adjust the cat cam. Oopsies. While I am getting this fixed up, I did want to say hello to chat, which is the Golden Heart, who can't wait and now doesn't have to wait any longer, at least once I get this stuff actually set up, and hello to Vladarella as well. No cats today in the cat cam. One is under blankets in the couch, and oh, actually there is one above my head. I didn't even know she was there. I had no idea where she was. Okay, so I think we're actually good to go for real now. And it's been a wow, level 50? Oh my. Oh yeah, this server is above level 50 now. I forgot this even went to Mines of Moria, and that was like 2 months ago. I have not played since it's gone to Mines of Moria, so I have not even played this year, so it really has been a long time. But yeah, today the general idea is I'm going to try to actually level fast. I know that is becoming a common theme when I always say it's something I don't usually do, but yeah, that is something I do plan to do. Frill density is at 0 for some reason. That's weird. I usually like having frills, just not that many, so I'll go to 10%. But something looks a little bit weird. I don't know if it's just where I am in this kind of odd spot in North Downs, or what exactly, and I have no idea why I'm here in North Downs, so that's also pretty weird. Looks like all my draw distances are usual, and I have distant imposters, so I guess it's normal. Now, this character is a weaponsmith. I really feel like I should switch him to an explorer at this point, but I think I can keep weaponsmith. Also, I should probably turn my difficulty down. Right now I'm on the max difficulty, which for solo I don't think would go well. Nathan Hodges Farm. This is a place I just do not go here that often, so it's kind of neat to roam around. I was thinking about taking either a warden or a brawler through North Downs at some point, but I'm not entirely sure. One thing with the brawler that I could potentially do is if we do, like with the producer's letter, get Yondershire announced, if that is even coming, I could save my brawler for Yondershire, or I could just continue leveling him as planned, which, who knows, he might be like ready for Yondershire by the time I actually get back to playing him enough, and by the time that releases. And hello to AOAOA. Zar. Hello, and hello Malithor as well. There is a tiny benefit to higher difficulty. The main thing would be titles. If you run on, I think, the second tier difficulty, tier 2, there's one title, and then the deadly difficulty, and anything above that, there's another title you can get for both level 50 and 130. And otherwise, you get 5% extra virtue XP. That starts at deadly +1, I believe, or just plain old deadly, I mean. And you can also get increased XP from monster kills. So overall, not too much. The main thing appealing to me is honestly the virtue XP. I don't care too much about the titles, but they're kind of neat, I suppose. So I have no idea where I'm going with this character. My plan was actually to do missions today, because it's always useful to do missions and they're great for XP. And I at least like to go on each character through each set of missions once, so I thought I could do that. Somebody is asking about virtues. Let's see, I'll tell them. For Yellow Beorning. So let's walk through the virtues for Yellow Beorning. Okay, loyalty, wit, definitely want finesse. If they're DPSing, so yellow they probably don't necessarily. Ooh, confidence would be a good one. Okay, let's put that up there. For Yellow Beorning, that's a bit of a tough one. Okay, I would definitely use those 3. Loyalty, wit, and confidence. And I I probably wouldn't use Zeal. Not Wisdom. What's the Tactical Mastery one? It's like the Honesty. Okay, so those are the virtues that I'm thinking for Yellow Bay Warning, but yeah, I know that's kind of random, but thought I would walk through it since somebody in chat asked me, and I did want to be nice and try to help them. I really don't remember if, like, what exactly Might gives for Bay Warning, if it gives them any outgoing healing or anything, because that would be the important part for the important part from Might, I believe. This cloak is from the Ultimate Fan Bundle from Minas Morgul, which I recently got back in December. No, I got that in November. So the cloak and the rest of the cosmetic is from that. The sword is some random sword called Kempa. Excuse my voice there. It appears I am having both dry mouth today and raspy voice today, so yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. Also, I'm starting this stream earlier. That's something I forgot to talk about. So I do need to catch up to my kin group. I've talked about that a lot, and I guess we just rode to Stelden for really not much point, to be honest. But we'll go. I'm going to go back to... I was thinking Trestle Bridge, but it's actually, I think, better to just go to Westbury. I do need to go to Rivendell at some point, but we can wait on that. Actually, I could do the Further Adventures of Bilbo Baggins. Let's see. You all can vote. What mission should I run? But yeah, I started the stream extra early because I had time and got done with my work fairly early. And I cannot multitask right now. And I do need to get caught up. Let's see what mission to run. Further Adventures Bilbo. Or we have I think Erebor or Wildwood. There we go. Mining nodes without clicking on the node. I am pressing the U key. And yeah, the questions are definitely fine. Actually, I like questions because they help keep the stream engaging for me. But yeah, I can select them with delete. That'll select objects around, and then U is the interact button, so it will take you right to it and use it for you as well. I am probably in the, if I had to guess, yeah, I'm actually in the red line. I was thinking yellow line.
I do for you?
What am I doing? Oh yeah, I need to change the difficulty. I don't want to run into a mission on Deadly +6. That is what we do for the group content. But yeah, I'll probably stick to the red line. I might try yellow line because it was updated, at least Flash of Light was, and I'm just kind of curious how it is at low levels. I think it will be not as good at low levels because that's where it was really insane. Before we'll go to regular Deadly.
Greetings.
Yeah, regular Deadly.
What do you need?
For best for damage, I would do the red line. Although yellow line could be good in AoE situations, I would again have to test Flash of Light again. Okay, so we want to get the subscriber town services. I might as well get that while here because it's relatively close. There it is.
Would you do something for me?
And then I might, if I have a plus 100% XP boost, I might even use one of those, kind of going anti-Treebeard and going full Shadowfax today. But that's okay. I'm actually not sure on the server if I have any XP boosts. Usually I have a bunch, but those are servers I've played on and just happen to get a lot of those. I'm really not sure. For this one, it doesn't look like this is going to be my vault. I can check my shared storage as well. I'm trying to think if any of the expansion boxes would have those, and they might, but I don't. Ooh, I have some crafting stuff. They might not have what. Yeah, I might have already opened those and they just might not have that. It's okay, I can get by without XP boost. Ideally, I would get level 35, so there's quite a bit of XP to be had that I need to get. And at minimum, level 32 would be, I think, what I need for the first quest we're going to be doing. So that is the general goal today. Ideally 35, and at the very least, I'd like to get 32, which should be possible. We have an hour and 19 minutes at this point. I can even... I thought I was going to check something. Oh yeah, I was going to double check the LOTRO wiki. So we're doing volume 1, book 4. And that starts... I would need to be level 32, but the problem is after the first 2 chapters, I would have to be 38. And then I would have to be 39 by chapter 5. So it'd be... pretty fast ramping up, and I don't think I would be able to get enough XP just from those to level up with that. Alright, so it looks like Erebor and Further Adventures of Bilbo Baggins are tied, so I will start off with Erebor and then maybe move on to the Further Adventures of Bilbo Baggins. I do have Destiny points. I can use those for enhanced XP. I could definitely do that later. I think after I level up once more, I could use 2 of those. I would have enough Destiny points. Okay, open my boxes. I don't see any other expansion boxes, which is where I potentially have XP boosts. So I think I'm all set there. I don't think I want to spend LOTRO points on any XP boosts, but yeah. I should be fine with this. I just know on Treebeard, it's of course the extra slow server, so if you get caught behind, it's a little bit tougher to catch up than non-Treebeard. Which is, like, while I do think you level too fast in LOTRO just in general, one nice thing about leveling so fast is if you are, say, playing with a group pretty regularly, and then you fall behind, can't play with them for a while, as I haven't the past... few weeks, past few months even, then it is fairly easy to catch up. Alright. Oh, that was some easy XP. These bags give you rage. I do not blame you. They are very rage-inducing, I would agree. I just try to ignore it. Yeah, let's get all these. Zillion invited me to a spar. Alright then. I did not know you could spar here. Let's see, it looks like I have 5 seconds to accept this. Oh, nope. He's getting all prepared too. Yikes. Did he get an Eye of Sauron buff on him? That's a little bit weird. It's been so long since I've done a spar. They're kind of fun, but honestly, you kind of die so fast. Claws of Gavel shot there. yikes. Apparently my speaker was on, but not actually on. Like, the knob to turn it on was on, but it was not on. There's ding. I forget that you can actually die on the server. Or die with the difficulty up. So that's something I'll have to get used to again. I also don't think I've run any missions on this yet. Maybe I've run the Wildwood ones. I'm actually not sure. There's an easy way to check, even though it takes time, of course. Yes, I have done some Wildwood missions because I've slayed 50 of them, and I've done a couple, it looks like. But yeah, something I'm definitely not used to in a mission, being able to die, so that's kind of weird. And hello, Bella, if I did not already say hello. It's been, I feel like it's been a very scattered brain start today. But now that we're killing things, it should be smooth sailing from here. Brutal Assault is just not worth using until I get the hemorrhage trait. Which, speaking of, I have some trait points to spend to get this one up to 4 eventually. That was a nice crit. Hello, Delverin. Oops. I thought that was done. Oh, my inventory. It is a mess. I need to join the Bounders and complete the Founding Writ, and I can use those. I need to do Book 3, Chapter 1, which I think is actually level 30, but I thought about doing that just to be able to use those rep items, but I don't know. Seems like a lot of work right now. Hello, Hunsu. How am I doing? 4 out of 8. Pretty slow. This is one of the slower missions, though. For Erebor, that is. I think this would be considered a very fast mission if it were Wildwood. So, Delverin, you just started on Treebeard about a week ago. Oh, I have played here since launch day, but very scatteredly. With a few long breaks, so I'm still not too high level. There we got him. Oh yeah, I need to seal the things, not even necessarily kill these guys. And I am going slow today, even though I have talked about wanting to level fast so I can catch up to my kin's group, which we're going to be playing with later. I am just going slow today, it feels like. Have I been playing? Not since 2008. I've been playing since 2010, I think. Yeah, 2010. It was before free-to-play came out, but after the anniversary, so it's kind of in between those two things. So I am one short of the 12th, or will be one short of the 12th year, 12-year like frame thing. My 12th year anniversary with LOTRO will be one short of that, even though I'll be like 11 years and 10 months or something like that when it comes up in April. Speaking of the anniversary for LOTRO, I had a really weird dream about LOTRO last night. Oh yeah, we're actually done. Done-ish, I should say. Gotta rally to the center. Basically, it was partially about their anniversary, and it was partially about Yondershire, and partially about Update 33. All those three things at once. I don't really often dream about LOTRO, but yeah, that did happen last night. But I think in the dream, the producer made a video about like all the stuff that was coming up, which was kind of unusual because they don't like do that stuff. They'll have trailers for updates, but oh, I didn't actually mean to turn that in. Oh well. Just in case I found an XP boost, I was going to log on my Runekeeper just to check, just to be sure. But yeah, that would be a reason to not turn it in, just because that. I have no idea what the 12-year gives. So Bella, you are getting your 12-year. Yeah, then you have just a couple months on me. I really do think that I barely missed the cutoff because I was looking in the old, I assume this still exists, maybe it's converted to Standing Stone Games finally, but the old like myaccount.turbine site or whatever, something along those lines. I did actually check, I think that was sometime last year actually that I checked to kind of confirm that when I played. This could actually be a slightly tough pull. I just gotta kill them before they kill me and remove any corruptions or the such. I forget that there are actually Sauron corruptions. There's a flame strike. I keep saying there's, or thinking there's a flame strike, but I'm actually either not seeing the flame strike effects or there are different ground circles. Also, I got Warrior's Heart apparently. That is a big help. There's the flame strike. And that almost turned me into toast. I thought I was far away enough to not get hit, unless something else hit me for a lot. I'm actually not even seeing anything. Oh, there it is. It's in yellow. Yeah, it hit me. I thought I was out of the area by the time I saw it, but oh well. I lived. That's what matters. And I can just use Catch a Breath, go right back up. Although I should have animation canceled something. Oopsies. I can't afford a slightly less than optimal play right now. Well, this is gonna be tough. I think it is time for Warrior's Heart. Increase corruption. I don't have stamp. That is so weird. One thing I just really wish for low levels is you'd get your interrupt a lot earlier. Oh, there's the... No, that was a different corruption, I think. Do I need to do something with these corpses? No, that's another thing, I think. I think we're actually all set. I probably should have just used Overwhelm, but oh well. He died very quick anyway. The 11-year... Oh, 11-year was 11 Cs? Ooh. I am actually very much so looking forward to my 11-year then, because that is an emote I like, but I do not have. Now I can participate in 11 Cs with everybody else. Okay, we need 2 more cauldrons and 2 more defilers. This is so weird, the flow of these missions, because I'm just used to running around, pulling a whole bunch of things and clicking a few cauldrons and being done. Now I'm actually having to like go to each cauldron and make sure I attack the enemies, all that sort of stuff. And kill them and can deal with them. I want to not use Catch the Breath if I don't have to. There. I do have potions as well if I need to heal up. Gotta remember that. Where's the next cauldron? I thought there was one down there, but I'm not seeing one. Here's one. I thought I got both of them up here. I guess not. Alright, this might be a time for Catch a Breath. Plus it'll be the last big fight like this. Oh, there are 2 signatures? I think we're good. Sting really isn't doing that much damage yet. I wonder if it's just stronger at higher levels or if they rebalanced it and I totally missed that. Travel now. Gotta remember to not turn it in. Not the biggest deal again, but if I do have an XP boost, which I'll check my Runekeeper, good to save those. Sleigh Bell, that is a pocket item maybe, if I remember correctly. What is this one, just defeat orcs? Usually that's an easy task. Let me try to not pull too many. I gotta see what this character can do, but also gotta keep in mind that I actually wouldn't mind surviving. Use Catch a Breath there. Ideally I won't need a potion or Warrior's Heart. Okay, I need both of those. I might have not needed both of those, but yikes. I'll get my Shepherd Dog out. He'll help. Didn't need to use Brutal Assault. Why is Sting so weak? That is so weird. Maybe it could just be I'm not used to how Guardian plays at this level, but it's just so much weaker than I remember from my high level Guardians. I wonder if there are any traceries that affect it. Perhaps that could be a thing, or old legacies. I really don't remember. One more orc. And then I think we need a little bit more to complete this mission, that is. I would really like to get a parry reaction. We'll see. Actually, I have to remember what I have. Okay, I do have a ton of these potions. Let's use one. I think that will be enough for the... Then I have to deal with the archer, which isn't going to be easy. If I can get a force opening, I don't think I will, but if I can get a force opening, I can very quickly use Catch a Breath, and then I just have to hope to kill him. He has a buff. Wow. I do not think I should have survived that. Let me also eat some consumables. That will help. Don't need will. Might I don't really need, but I already clicked it. Let's use some blueberry muffins just because I have them. And there we go. I did get the minimum level that I wanted. I have an hour and 3 minutes or so to get level, ideally 35, but as high as I can. I think 34 could be okay. I would hope that I could level up from 34 to 35 doing the actual quest that we're doing, if we even get that far today. Apparently this guy's gonna Flame Strike. Nice. That's kind of funny. I almost don't want to kill it, but no. Move. I keep trying to itch my nose and then we get those. Sometimes this game is just not considerate for your itchy noses. Why is the corruption in the debuff bar? That was weird. This game might actually be a tiny bit tough. Oh well. It's been like 10 minutes trying to activate my buff, and here we go. I probably should have used Catch a Breath there, but I'll go ahead and use it now instead. Oh, I thought I killed this guy. I actually pressed tab earlier and it didn't switch targets. Oh, no, I accidentally clicked that guy. Hold up, we got this. I think we're getting a little bit closer where I actually feel like I have tools to manage things, because I remember doing some of the stuff early on in the server at low levels. It very much so felt like you just never had the tools to deal with anything, so the higher difficulty wasn't as fun. But as I am getting a little bit of stuff, like I have a couple of my cooldowns, I think if I used a shield I could have a stun. I still don't have an interrupt. I feel like that's the biggest thing that I could really use for this character is stamp. Yeah, that's pretty much actually major thing I feel like I need to kit out this character a little bit more and feel like he's actually developed enough to have a more satisfying feeling, I guess, with the increased difficulty. Hello, Andrew. You're listening in while you do questing in East Rohan on Shadowfax. That's crazy that Shadowfax is up to Rohan, but it makes sense. They're going on whatever schedule. Shadowfax would be a little bit of a better server for level catch-up, which is what I am doing now. Still have a few levels to go, but we have an hour. We have plenty of time. These missions are actually giving decent XP with all of my own XP boost that I have. He's going to reflect fire, but wow, I don't think I've ever actually seen them get that reflect fire thing off in this. That is crazy. I actually don't even know if it was a reflect. It looked like a reflect, but it could have just been like an aura or something. Oops. Nice playing a Guardian again. Oh, that's probably a bad idea. Normally I would go ahead and well, actually normally I would just kill everything and then summon the Dower Hand thing. But in this situation, if I were in that exact situation, I would have summoned the Dower Hand. I see, there he is. These Angmarms are blending in with the snow somehow. Alright, we'll use a potion. I do have a debuff remover, so that is good news. I really remember at the very low levels, that was the really annoying thing. So let's see, is this actually a reflect? It is. Is that a mission thing, or is it a Angmarm thing? Reflect 15%. So if he reflects only 15%, then yeah, me killing him should not do too much damage to me. A Yellow Hunter is, I don't think it would be a bad solo build, but one thing I've noticed for Hunter is Blue Line can actually be better, even for soloing difficult stuff, because you can use Quick Shot while running, and the big benefit of that is an endurance stance. Quick Shot actually heals you. So you have pretty decent self-healing and the ability to kite at the same time in Blue Line. But yes, Yellow Line does offer some nice things like the target dummy, explosive dummy, and more traps and the such. Personally, I actually really enjoy the Yellow Line, but sometimes it can be a bit hard to find its use compared to the other ones. Sometimes. Alright, so we did... No, we have not done Respite in Zarkle Saloon. This is one of the less fun missions, I guess. Although it's probably not too bad for doing it on deadly difficulty, because I kind of try to pull things one by one anyway. And that's like the big slowdown on this particular mission, is fighting these one by one, but it's actually not too much of a problem now. I might even go through this faster than other missions, which is quite weird. Did that really hit me from when I was like all the way over here? It's crazy. That is one thing I kind of remember noticing, is you could be outside the box and it would still hit you though. So I'm not sure in this case when it has hit me a few times like that, if it's because I'm still in the area of it, even if it's not showing that with the box, or if it's partially due to me running away and the game just still thinking I'm in the box area. I heard something about overwhelm. Thoughts of despair have very nearly overwhelmed this dwarf. Well, now I'm overwhelming the thoughts of despair. fairly successfully. Yellow Line Guardian, that's something I'm hoping to try a little bit today, actually. I enjoy Yellow Line Guardian. I prefer over Blue Line, even if it isn't as defensive. The problem is I also really enjoy Red Line Guardian, so I tend to not play it too much. But at least before the Flash of Light change that happened in a recent update, it was really, really great for AoE damage at low levels and pretty decent AoE damage at high levels, in my experience at least. From what I gather, the Flash of Light change might make it even better at high levels, but a bit worse at low levels, because I think the main thing they fixed was the scaling. It didn't really scale that well with level, something like that, I think. So basically, it would be curious to test that at some point, maybe a little bit more of a wild mission where I can actually AoE things or attempt to AoE things. Or even when we're grouping. I think I have a blue line built for when we're grouping. I could try yellow if I don't already have it yellow. Actually, don't remember what I have. I probably have it in yellow line because I don't think I would have built blue line for anything here. Loyalty, good to earn loyalty just to make sure I can keep that up. My virtues are actually surprisingly not horrible on this character. It provides a little bit of help, I suppose. Okay, so we just did Respite and Zarkle Saloon. Looks like I am set for level 33. And I think if we do one more mission set, it looks like... Oh, it actually... So far, Hero Board's leading the votes. I know I started with Hero Board. We're already doing that, but... Next up, Further Adventures of Bilbo Baggins is slightly leading Wildwood missions. Wildwood missions would be a little bit slower, I think, overall. They take a little bit longer. But I think they have more mobs to kill. I honestly don't know which would be more beneficial for this character. I think both have their pros and cons, and I really don't know comparing them to. Okay, I think yeah. Normally I'd like to quickly squeeze in an ability to animation cancel, but that did not happen there. Oh, definitely gotta get out of this one. Okay, I think I am plenty far away from that box. Okay, good. That has made me, oops, slightly on the paranoid side. Good thing that oops can be fixed easily with a potion. Oh, I am rooted. That's not good. How am I supposed to kill him? Alright, consumables time. I still have my might food, so I need some level 10 blueberry muffins. Alright. That'll help a little bit. I think I can pull these two guys. I can even go ahead and use Catch a Breath to get that cooldown going. Ideally, I'd save that for in combat, but... Yeah, and I have Warrior's Heart. I could go ahead and use that cooldown as well. I'm getting a bit on the dangerous end again. Yep, going to use Warrior's Heart. Yeah, I think I needed to. There we go. Oops. I don't know why I stopped. The cats are... One of them was going around a little bit. There's a cat for the cat cam. I don't know how I actually missed this goblin. Oops. For some reason, I just totally blinked. There's some kin chat going on that's making no sense to me, but then I found out, as some people are already in Discord, but if I weren't streaming, I would join them, but I need to bother them or bother myself while we're here before we actually group up for things. I wonder if anybody can craft this character some gear. That would be... Actually, I have some... I forgot I actually bought this character gear. That's kind of crazy. There's one quest. I could actually do a very specific quest in the Trollshaws that is, I think, the best weapon up until about level 40-ish. I think it's one of the best weapons, if not the best weapon you can get for that level. And you can get it, I think, pretty low level. It might even be one of the best weapons up until the low 40s. I forget exactly, but it is essentially a quite crazy weapon you can get from a Trollshaws quest that I could actually potentially try to do. I don't remember what all is involved with that one particular quest, but I don't even think it's a quest chain. I think it's just a quest. That is something we could try to do so I could actually improve my character. Oh, wrong button. That's not good. Wrong button's bad. Wrong button's bad, then getting stunned is double. Not good. One from Eggling Camp. So this one is significantly better than the Eggling Camp, but it is two-handed only. So if you're a one-handed character, the Eggling Camp would definitely not be a bad option. Now, speaking of the Eggling Camp, there is the potential that this character could actually use that. Is this a... No, that's a bad-looking hammer. Why do I have that then? Let's just unlock it. If it's bad, I don't want it. I'm trying to think, the Eggling, do I have that stuff on this character? I have 5 of them, so I think I do. It'd be a little bit of an adventure getting there, same with the Trollshaws one, but that is a good point for something I could get fairly quickly that I think if it's... I forget what item level those are, or those item level 35 maybe? I think they're minimum 32 and item level 35, maybe? Possibly? But yeah, unfortunately that was our first death today. That was a little bit of an embarrassing one. But something I could do is get a one-handed Eggling Koken weapon. Oh, if you could summon me, that would actually be quite wonderful. It looks like, yeah, it would be a little bit of an upgrade over my current two-handed sword, so I'd probably opt for a one-handed weapon there. Actually, that would, I assume, be significantly better than this little spear I'm carrying around. Probably would not go with the shield, though that'd be kind of neat. What was that one? Securing the red horn, I think. What is this one? Plant banners. All right. Oh, this would be a great one to try the yellow line. Let's see if I have it set up. Plant a banner, and then I will switch. Make sure my virtues are equipped on whatever this line is. I don't have fidelity equipped for some reason. Alright, so we have... Ooh, racial traits. I have... Hey, 16 will. Why not? Not spect. Wonderful. Based on my skill icon bar thingy, skill bar, it does look like I am in the... I was in the yellow line before on this. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's the right one. 1, 2, 3. That is one of the best traits for Guardian. Thrill of Danger. Eventually that can get a heal. Although right now it cannot get a heal, so would I rather something else? Let's do one of each of those, and I just don't think I need power. Like, that's something I can get when I can get it to start restoring me some morale, but right now I don't think it's that useful. Incoming healing, rather that, I think. These are the Erebor missions. The Karam Ubnar, I think, something like that is what the actual faction is. Alright, why is half of my stuff missing on my skill bar? So I have all these abilities, but I guess the last time I played this line, I was not high enough level to have any of this stuff. Control 1, is that right? Control 1, F1? No, it's F1. That's usually F4, I think. I'll go ahead and do that just because that's what I'm used to. And I should have my regular shield bash skill, whatever it's called, shield blow. Yeah, shield blow should be right there. Take the heart, I'll keep that on shift 4, just because. Move this stuff over, sprint, challenge, that's going to be up there. Take the heart, we got that, turn the tables, might as well move that down here, although it pops up if I really need it. Stagger I don't really care about, but we'll move it down. Free the edge, there's one of those. Alright, there we go. Hello, Winter King. Oh, I was about to say Winter King, but Winter Craig. So I'm playing the yellow line right now. Yes, we need to try AoE. Let's get some more orcs in here. We'll see. This is almost certain death with me doing it this extreme, but... Wow, this guy... Do I have 2 defense dudes? Is that what's... Yeah, and Flash of Light not scaling AoE is not as fun. That's like immediately obvious with that pull. Did we get 1 killed? Or did I get 0 killed? I don't know. Right, so let me double check that I have 1 Berserker. So I don't think I have any defensive orcs or anything, so this should just be good to go. Oh, I don't have my debuff remover. Uh-oh, where is that? What's it called? It's called, well here, let's use Worker's Heart. But what's the, ignore the pain, there we go. Do I still even have a debuff? Not anymore. So Flash of Light, I think whenever I hit this guy, it will hit people in AoE? Nope. Does it only hit a single target now? Alright, let's try this again. I'll see if I get 2 hits in AoE. Nope, just 1. I guess, does Flash of Light have no AoE component anymore? Or did they fix it so it's actually a part of the set bonus like it was always supposed to be? That guy actually has the Flash of Light debuff. Because it used to be a set bonus. Here we go. This used to always be a set bonus, so this was a set bonus, but you would always get the effect of it at lower level, is what I was trying to say. Oops, I totally messed that up, except I killed him anyway. But yeah, you used to get the effect of the set bonus like as soon as you spec'd into the L line, so that set bonus was kind of pointless because, again, you would always get the benefit of it. So I don't know if they actually made it function where you need that set bonus to get the effect. That would be That would make sense for one, but it would be a little bit different than what we used to have. But I think the moral of this adventure, of this attempt at Yellow Line, is that it is, for me at least, not nearly as fun, at least at this level, and not nearly as useful. That's unfortunate. I am on Treebeard right now, which explains why we're trying to speedily level, because that's what Treebeard's all about. But the real reason I am trying to speedily level is because on Treebeard, if you take a break for a while, it can be a little bit tough to catch back up to the group you're leveling with. So I popped all my XP boost things, all my XP boost items. I'm very likely to die here. I don't have any potions. Oh, I do have Warrior Star off cooldown. I thought I saw it on cooldown. There's a potential I didn't even need it though. Oh, that mission was way tougher than it should have been. Oh yeah, I actually put the server in the title. That's quite unusual actually. Just because the server, I kind of have it as a little series type thing, so I thought I'd just continue that because why not? I don't have an interrupt, unfortunately, so can't interrupt them. Alright, got one of them down. Two of them? If I can get the archer, that would be great. Wow. Alright, I think that's enough for me. Challenging is definitely fun. These missions are... they're definitely more engaging, and trying to push the limits where I can, pull as many as I can, etc. Am I going to try Elden Ring? Is that one of those... I don't think it's a free-to-play game, but maybe. I've heard... Is it that one, or is it... There's like a game called Horizon or New Horizon, something like that. I forget which one of those is... I've heard sort of like Breath of the Wild, open world RPG type. That's kind of similar to Breath of the Wild, at least. But I might. I've also thought about, in the next week or two, playing Minecraft, because I know I mentioned that. Okay, I didn't think it was free to play, which isn't necessarily a problem. That just means I have to spend money on the game. But I was actually thinking about doing Minecraft in the next week or two. I don't know why, but I'm oddly in the mood for that game. I do know Dark Souls, know of Dark Souls, not too familiar with the game. Sounds a little bit dark for me, to be honest, just based on the name. I actually have no idea how dark the game actually is. Oh yeah, we have to kill the... He's just... Oh, he is an elite. That's what I thought. Yeah, we'll eventually make it that way. I was going to say we'll see who the real Berserker is, but he just looks so much more like a Berserker than I do. I don't believe, unless I like crit or something with Stagger. I don't... Oh, wow, I'm being bad. I was going to try to save all my potions, save Warrior's Heart, save Catch a Breath for the big group up there, but that didn't happen. I think I can eat some turtle soup, snapper soup rather. It's not cheap. I don't know how much the game costs. Hopefully it's not like one of those $60 games. It's the usual price for console games, or at least used to be. I don't actually know if that's still the usual price. Let's see. Somebody said they can summon me. Who is that again? Delverin, rather. Sorry about that. You said you can summon me. I did, before I got any potential summons, I did actually want to finish these missions, so if you're just sitting there waiting for me, well, again, I do appreciate the offer for you to summon me. It might be a bit before I'm really ready for a summon. Okay, so it is $60. Yeah, that's a bit expensive, which isn't, if it's a good game, that isn't necessarily a problem. That's just expensive. Especially considering, like, another game I was considering buying and playing was Valheim, which I believe is $20. So if I had to choose between those two games, the price actually would factor in to that decision. Alright, I think I can take the Elite fairly handily, even with the slow health, so we'll go ahead and just jump in. Moria belongs to us. If you say so. And I didn't even catch a breath, but just to be safe. Yeah, I do know Dark Souls. That's basically all I really knew about that game, was its reputation for being very hard, very challenging, we'll say. But otherwise, I don't really know anything about the game other than the difficulty. I don't know how the story is, how the world is, world building. I don't even know if it's more open world, you do what you want type thing, or... yeah. So that was... Trinkets of the Lost Garrisons. We need trouble at High Crag. Is this the... yes, this is this one. Got Billazan. We need to defeat Vicious Cold and some of these snow beasts. I'm assuming this Vicious Cold will be very vicious on this server, or on this difficulty. Very open world, okay. Is that Elden Ring or Dark Souls? Or both? I've heard Elden Ring is more like, as I brought up Breath of the Wild earlier, but more like Breath of the Wild open world type, as in very open world, do what you want. More open world, that sounds even better. So one of the things I really liked about Breath of the Wild that might have made my experience in the game really odd is I accidentally went to, like, I guess what would be sort of like a high level area where there were tougher enemies. I forget what the enemies are even called in that. Not gremlins, but whatever they're called. I went to an area with tougher ones that had better weapons and the such, but because of the way you can do combat in that game, I was able to just, like, from a high point, throw bombs at the camp and eventually kill them. And then I suddenly got these really OP weapons, and it's like I basically skipped a lot of the progression of the game and power just by doing that, sort of unintentionally, just because I wanted to explore the world. That's just one thing I really liked about the game, even if it might have skewed my progression a little bit. I still didn't have, I think you got, like, where you had climbing stamina. I don't remember if there was sprinting stamina in that game, but I had more, I didn't have much climbing stamina, I didn't have many hearts, so combat was, I would say, even a little bit on the tougher end sometimes, just because I didn't have, oops. Oh, I didn't even see the ring on the ground, oopsies. Where was I going? But yeah, that I enjoyed. Yeah, and the weapons do break. That is something that at first I didn't really like the idea of in Breath of the Wild, but actually playing the game and playing that out, it's something I started to like because it made durability matter and going out and getting new weapons matter. Although I think sometimes, at least at first, I really tended to not use my good weapons. But then eventually, I figured I'd just, like, replace them anyway. So I got more. I would really like a... I feel like I'm standing in a square. I don't see one, but I just remember that happening. Yeah, I probably didn't need to back up at all. Oh well, I'm not dying though. That's the good news. I'm like ready to use Warrior's Heart, but I'm not needing it. Maybe with this Vicious Cold, I will. I did get a bleed on him, so he'll at least take some damage. Yeah, let's use Warrior's Heart here, and I see red, but I don't think it's a square. Breath of the Wild is a Nintendo Switch game, which is perhaps a bit rough. I don't have an interrupt, and he's looking quite scary. I was just gonna try to run away from him, but clearly that did not happen. But hey, the turntables. Then they turn around right again. Hello, Zai. You came just in time to see me get stomped by a stone giant. I need to charge my phone. Alright. I will do better this time. Oh, there's his thing. Yeah, that one I cannot. Okay, so looks like I couldn't run away from it. And he's doing another induction? Wow. Oh, I did wrong ability. Oh well. Use Catch a Breath. Yeah, unfortunately, one reason I've kind of almost tried to tend away a little bit from console games and even Switch is how limited it is to, like, you have to have the console or whatever to play games. That's also one reason the Steam Deck is a little bit appealing, while I personally don't have much use for it. It being a handheld PC, essentially, and not a console, makes it more appealing for like a Switch type thing if you wanted the handheld, but oh boy, that's like way off track. But yeah, it's just like in general why I don't know, tend away from consoles more so than I used to. Guardian is feeling pretty decent, I think, solo on Deadly. It feels appropriately challenging to me. I just wish I had an interrupt. That would be the big thing for me right now, is having an interrupt. We did Trouble at the High Crags, or Wrath. No, not Wrath. Wrath of the Frost Heart. Sounds a lot like what we did, but this is, I think, referring to a specific Frost Heart. The Frost Heart, not just Frost and its heart. So I don't want a Steam Deck too much. I know I just brought it up, but the main thing I would want a Steam Deck for is just to see how well it would do with LOTRO. I already know people play LOTRO with controller, and from what I've heard, there is some decent success with it. Some things you can't do, just not as snappy as other controls, but I'd be really curious to see how it performs and handles LOTRO, just in general. Oh yeah, if you get slowed or crowd controlled, yeah, the flame strikes are quite rough. And I have noticed today, and I think previous times I remember this, is even outside of the box they can hit you, so that's extra a little bit tough. Normally I love this mission. This is actually one of my favorite missions just because of how many enemies there are and how easy it is to round them all up, but honestly on Deadly it's like a challenge. It's Deadly, which is thematic. It's been so long since I played on Treebeard or played with the difficulty up that I just am not used to it anymore. I got too used to just plowing through things at will again. See, I don't have an interrupt, but I can actually just use that to my advantage and stand behind him. Actually doesn't do too much damage. Might have for him though. That is the frost heart I was referring to. As far as I know, difficulty does not affect drops or drop rate, either of those two. It also does not apply in regular group content. And yeah, missions, they definitely are more interesting on Deadly. I am appreciating the difficulty, but being on a timer of sorts, I was not quite prepared. I think if I was more prepared for a slower journey on missions, I could be enjoying the difficulty a little bit more, but at least I am enjoying it. It's just in different circumstances I might enjoy it even more, is what I'm really trying to say. Stamp at 34. Wow, that's a lot earlier than the champions get their interrupt. I feel like that's a diss at the champion a little bit, but it's more so of a, it's kind of a bad thing for both classes, but at least the Guardian's not as bad. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. If I equip the shield, I could use Bash, which stuns and interrupts. I don't think any of the other ones, if I played Blue Line, they might. Yeah, I forget what Blue Line affects, but there's also, you actually get Shield Smash, which stuns as well. One of them is or becomes an AoE stun, which is kind of crazy. It looks like I have already been going an hour and 11 minutes. That's quite the long time. Usually these missions take about half an hour. On normal difficulty, it can, I think, about half an hour. It could be closer to an hour, but still, it's taking a lot longer than it usually does. So I'm actually getting pretty close. We have, what, 22 minutes? And I actually wanted to get a snack for the Treebeard stuff since I started the stream extra early. Oh, champions don't get their removed debuffs until 46. That might have been what I was thinking. When do they get their interrupt? Do they have it at low levels? They might, because I think my champion had his interrupt. It could, yeah, I might have been thinking the debuff remover, actually. And that's definitely not a good thing. I think, personally, I think each class should get both their interrupt and debuff remover by level 20, kind of like they have the corruption removal abilities by level 20. Is that heavy hammer any good? It is not. Also, I should probably send the tell to the captain that I am indeed ready for... I think I'm going to be ready for a summon. I do want to log on my Runekeeper, just double check, be sure I don't have any XP boosts. Again, I'm level 33, so that's comfortable. That's good for 5 quests. If I go back to the book quest, 33 will be good for 5 quests. 34 would be good for 7 quests, and 35 would be good for all 10 quests. My favorite class to play would be the Warden. Second favorite class could be the Guardian, but I'm not 100% sure right now. I'm enjoying the Guardian, but I don't know, this low-level Guardian, he feels a little bit off to me compared to, at least last time I played both a medium and high-level Guardian. Runekeeper. It's somehow harder to pick which character I want to log into when I only have 3. Let's see. This character has tons of crafting items. I'm not really seeing anything. Armor of the Hornberg, anything to open. I have a cat. I think these are mainly cosmetics. It's all special suit of armor, special items, bonus items, bonus items. Tome of Defense. Yeah, no XP boost. I don't think I need the one that much. I think I have 10 missions to turn in. Agility is definitely the better stat for a hunter. That boosts their damage and crit rating. The best stat you would really want is physical mastery, especially while leveling. That's the most efficient stat to look out for. And then there's, after that, probably finesse and crit rating. Yes, there's a cat. That's not quite Garfield, although she is a little bit big. Polish something or other. Scale of determination. She is rubbing against the microphone. Okay, so no XP boost, and I was supposed to send somebody a tell. I think they're in chat. Delver in there. I will. Wow, these do not give that much XP for the turn-ins. Probably go ahead and use 3 of these. There we go. No turning back now.
Hail, friend! Long live King Thorin! Long live Durin Stark!
Oh, he looks... I'd almost describe him to look like a pirate. I have no idea where that outfit's from, but it's pretty neat. I don't think I've seen anything quite like that in LOTRO.
Gundabad will be ours once more.
Yes, destiny points.
Hail, friend!
Something that's often, I feel like, forgotten about.
What news do you bring? Hail, friend!
Well, got that Karam Ubnor frame, and can I buy anything?
What news do you bring?
Oop, I need more reputation, of course, because that's the way it works. I don't even know what reputation. Oh, you only need acquaintance. That's not too bad, but I'm not even neutral yet. Oh yeah, rep tomes would be great. I wonder, I have 1082 marks. That is correct. I do not have many on the server. Oh yeah, no, that's totally fine. She's the one that I call the fat cat, because the other one's skinny, and they're both orange. But they're also female, so they're not quite Garfield in that respect either. But yeah, they're orange tabbies like Garfield. I don't know if they like lasagna, though. And what is it Garfield hates? Is he the one that hates Mondays? She does like head scratches. Oh man, I don't know if I will ever get 60 on the server, but maybe eventually we will. Could even be level 65 cap by the time that happens, or even level 75 cap. I don't know if I'll ever get to the level cap on the server. Maybe that's a better way to put it. It is a cat stream. Send me a tell. Let's see. Was it you, Delvern, I believe? If you had your captain, I would happily take a summon. Otherwise, I can just start heading there as well. I do need to get going to the Trollshaws at some point. I suppose that would be my best option. I could actually I'll do a Wildwood mission real quick. There's a really quick one. And maybe I could see about Gundabad. Unfortunately, I don't have an XP boost. That's what I was just checking on my Runekeeper. But yeah. Used my destiny points, got that bonus XP. And I feel pretty comfortable at mid 33 at this point. I was hoping though that the mission turn-ins would give more XP. That was like a big disappointing thing. I got 2 levels or so about out of all this. And most of it was... That is true, I could buy XP boost, but that's like... That would eat into my 8,672 LOTRO points. Or Coda, okay. I will send that tell right after this mission. There's the... Hey, he knocked me out of the Flame Strike area. Oh, having Ragdoll, she's probably a huge help in these missions. Ooh, I was actually going to run one more Wildwood mission, but I will take the summon now. I just want to make sure my milestone is somewhere somewhat relevant at least, and it looks like it is. I could even move it here to Trestle Bridge. I think I can keep it as a skeleton. Barcoda. Ready? Trying to type. Here, I'll send you a fellowship invite. I really do appreciate the offer to summon me. It's quite convenient you happen to be already at what are they called? Eldgang? Egglane? Not Eldgang. Eldgang, is that the Rift of Nurzgashu faction? Oh. I don't know why I'm typing. It feels weird to respond in voice, but... Bloom intensity to 0? No, I'd lose all the bloom. Where's bloom intensity? I can turn it up to 2. Oh, wow. No. I really don't like that. There we go. Is that better? No. Definitely don't like double bloom intensity. Okay. I actually do have a rally horn. I don't think I can trade them one though. Oh well. Here, I'll type it in text and voice, but thank you for the summon. I do appreciate it.
What's your need?
And what weapon do we want? I actually could really use a bow, wow. Problem is, that would just be for the crit and whatever mitigation, which I don't care too much about. Two-handed weapon would be nice, but since mine is already decent and I know I don't have a good one-handed weapon, I will try to find a one-handed weapon. I don't see a spear though. I love spears way too much. I could use a shield as well. No, my shield's... So if I compare my one-handed weapon to my shield actually is like the relatively better of the two. So I think I'll just get a nice axe. Probably an axe. Let's see what it looks like. It looks okay. Sword? Sword or axe? That's a question. Also, I can close that pull. Ooh, that's a thin sword. Dagger? The dagger actually doesn't look bad. I like that for a burglar. Huh. Usually I like axes. That's a great club, and it's ugly. Alright, let's go with the axe. That is probably almost as good as my one-handed. Now, I gotta get my way out of here. Did the pig just oink? Wow. I think I've heard that before, but not often. Suppose if I die, I die. Although I'm actually surviving better than I thought I would. Oh, that's a dead end. Oops. Did I has it been that long since I've been here? I just forgot that was a dead end and you have to actually go out the exit. Let's see. I could go... Yeah, I'm thinking this will still be decent. I could even purposefully get myself defeated to have to quickly travel back to the milestone. Okay, I'll try to get one of these elites down, but yeah, that's fine. It feels so bad, but it's like a free port closer to town. And if you drink your subscriber's dog, which if you're on the server, you have to be a subscriber. If you did that, then no repair or anything. See if I can gather anything, because this would actually be useful for me. Weaponsmith. I didn't even think about crafting myself weapons. Dwarf iron. If I have dwarf iron, I would happily send it over. I'll check the auction house for some dwarf iron. But that reminds me, I actually did want to ask somebody in the kin if they could craft me some armor. I actually do not see any on the auction house. Is dwarf iron the one with the hyphen? I think so. Let's see if there's any iron. There's some heavy iron armor. I could actually just look for armor. So armor is not the biggest deal to me right now. When we were leveling in Dolden Inn, I actually... bought just some plain old yellow armor on the auction house. Okay, I am just seeing... Actually, my armor is not too bad. So Berkoda / Delverin, thank you for the offer on the armor, but I think I can safely pass on that. What I need to do is... Ooh, that's a little bit rough. Yeah, Rivendell might be... I don't have mithril coins on the server? Wow. Alright then. And I'm too cheap to buy them, so let's go on an adventure. I have like 7 minutes. 7 minutes till the kin group's up for Volume 1, Book 4. And I have to get to Rivendell in that time. There's probably a captain, although I say that, and now that I think about it, we might not actually have a captain in this leveling group. I was hoping I would have time for that Trollshaws quest. Let me see if I can at least bring up... Oh, I have no idea. It'd be in Ronin Gorges? Is that the name of it? 3... Talbruin. Okay, Talbruin is the one with one of those really good quests. Let's see. It's not that one. Haha, there it is. No, that's actually a one-handed weapon. Wow. Okay, apparently there's a really good one-handed weapon from there as well. Let me return. Trying to navigate. Yeah, the Rich Iron and look at the LOTRO wiki at the same time. Right, that one's reputation. So I see one for a one-handed weapon. I'm not finding the one for the two-handed weapon right now. Oh well. I'm trying to even remember what weapon type it is. I was thinking it was a great hammer for some reason. It's also possible somebody in the group would have a summoning horn to take me to Rivendell. That would be fairly convenient. Oh wow, somebody in the kin, and you can see their level. So one of them had some level 18 jewelry that they just replaced. For me, besides my earrings and my pocket item's not that great, I actually have no idea how my jewelry is looking. The bracelet, even though it's one of those moat ones, it is pretty bad. The ring is like not my stats. Same with this bracelet that gives 100 morale. It's the main thing I get out of it. This ring is pretty good. The necklace, having the might is not that bad, and the fate does a little bit for me, but overall not that much. Hey, here's some dwarf iron. Oh yeah, I could use this guy. Could take me all the way there. I think, or is it not one of these guys? It's if you talk to Gandalf and Bree, maybe? I really don't remember. Perhaps what I was thinking was the other way around. You talk to somebody in Rivendell and then they port you to the last bridge. But my goal is right now to not even get to Rivendell, but to get to Akkad Candleth. Oh yeah, you could, our Erebor quest. Less familiar with that one, but I wonder if you could... No, I don't think there's a missions travel to the Adventures of Bilbo Baggins. Somebody just shoved some cat fur in my mouth. So it is Gandalf and the Prancing Pony. Well, that is a little bit far away now, but good to know for the future. Oh, yikes. I say yikes just because that is for level 40 helmet that looks like a class quest type helmet. That is not that great. I feel like I'm being nosy about the person in the kin's gear, but they keep posting in a kin chat, so I feel like I have to be nosy about it. Okay, I think I want floating names off in combat. I like it on though. Also, I can end the poll. We don't have time for any more missions. It looks like Further Adventures of Bilbo Baggins leaked out. I think both the top two had 36%. We'll see when the actual poll results get into us. Oh, both had 35% actually. But we already did Erebor, which for a while there was fortunately leading in the votes. Here's something I can gather. Maybe. Now is the time to pet the cat when we're here. Also, I'm going to go ahead and join my kin on Discord. As usual, I will be on Push to Talk. And I will be... Double check I'm on Push to Talk. Yep, on Push to Talk, they will be playing for me, but not for y'all. Y'all will still hear the in-game audio, as usual. Hello. Okay. Have to adjust my volume as usual. I think it don't look good right now. But yeah, the cat, she just keeps rubbing against the microphone. It's like her favorite thing. When the microphone's down, she's got to rub against it. Probably because she knows she's bothering me and that means she gets scratches. As soon as I move my hand. Oh, I broke my leg on that, really? I think I'm all set on gear right now. The main thing I just wanted to upgrade would be my weapon, but with what I am going to be doing, which is higher level stuff, I don't think it'll come into play too much, and I'll use one-handed weapon with the group anyway. It's just for up until about level low 40s, really. That is, as far as I know, again, the best two-hander you can get for that level. There might be other similar ones from other areas, but it's item level 45, and I think you can get as low as like level 33 or something. Actually, I'm 33 right now. That's what I was trying to find on the LOTRO wiki, the actual quest. But I think it would be 38. Would be the level of the quest, and that's of course why you need 33. I have a question for anybody that... We have to start this in Rivendell, right? Would anybody happen to be able to summon me there? I didn't know if anybody had a summon for Rivendell. If not, I can get there, but it might just take me a moment. Gotta stop for mining along the way. Dwarves. They need blankets. Hello. Her tail is right in my way. I could go to Bree. I suppose it would be faster. It's more fun to me to actually run there, but I want to make sure I pick up the stable master. Could do some crafting actually to help level up. I think we actually have a Ken house, but I don't know if we have any of the crafting stuff there, but I could always map home to Stelden. And that's how I could go to Bree and get my Rivendell port. Too much cat fur. Okay, got that. So I could go to the last bridge, but I don't remember if there's a guy that ports you there. Could go ahead and accept these. I really don't remember where the book quests go. I think they go throughout here. There it is, Road Cleaver. You can get this at level 33, and it's item level 45, so it's really a crazy weapon. 87 DPS, which is a decent upgrade over that. But yeah, this is the quest. Collect brambles, clear stones, and defeat Great Glenbuck's a relatively easy one.
Would you do something for me?
Oh, there's also one with a halberd, it looks like. That one I was not familiar with, probably because it was a halberd, and I'd have to play a captain to know that. Okay, so Rivendell stables. Doing a bit of checking. Wow, I actually survived that. Hey, there's a treacherous stone. Can I gather that while mounted? I cannot. Oh well, I'll have some progress on that quest. I'm going extra slow anyway right now, so. Clear brambles. That's unfortunate you have to clear those because they're like, as far as bushes go in LOTRO, they're relatively not ugly. I was thinking I could go with a sword and board, one-handed and shield. It would actually be an axe and board, but minor details. But the problem is I'm so low level, I don't think I'd be useful at all as a tank, but maybe even just for my own survivability, which won't be much since we're going up to deadly +6, so going up to tier 9. Tier 10? Let's see, if you consider tier 1 base, then there's like one more, and then one more, and then 4. I don't know. Anyway, whatever the max is. Yeah, I think it would be tier 10, of course, depending how you consider it. This is such a neat area. It's been, I guess, since I leveled my hunter for Wildwood preparations, year ago? Yeah, about a year ago. That was the last time I quested in regular Trollshaws. Of course, we did a little bit of deeds on my champion. By the way, I should be good for the first 5 quests at least, and if I level up, I think I might be able to do more. So hopefully I can stay on track for all of them. I already have. My cat? She's rubbing against the microphone. I hear my cat in the Discord. Which I guess, actually Discord doesn't have any filters for my microphone. There's like a, yeah, I'm working my way there. Okay. I have, I don't have mithril coins on the server. Oh. Well, I'm pretty close now. You can save those, I suppose. Oh no, up to y'all. Oh. People's audio in Discord, it's like quiet loud, quiet loud. Oh. Did you say it wouldn't let you summon me? Oh, up to you. I checked for that. I don't think I do. Could be in my skill log and not on my bar, though. Yeah, I do not. Yes, you all cannot hear the Discord audio. That is good. That if you have not been here for our previous stream where I've talked about the reason I do that, I know it's not quite ideal, but the reason I do that is probably that people in my kin don't necessarily want the burden of being on the stream audio, and that means I wouldn't be able to be as engaged with you all with chat, and wouldn't just be able to talk as much. I want to gather all this stuff, but I think get going. Oh, apparently I've been booted to the bottom group. Maybe. Maybe this is the good group. Yep. Sorry, I could have gotten here a little bit faster, but I decided to pick up a stable master and Horton had. Rivendell. It even looks pretty at night. I'm about to run off the road. Off the cliff. I'm already off the road. Virtue XP, if I remember to log in during the Virtue XP boost coming up next month, I would actually use that, but yikes. I don't even know what that noise is. High-pitched, hissy noise. Hey, there's the guy that will port me to the last bridge. Oh, I was thinking I was in combat, but my weapon's just out. Speaking of weapon out, I need screenshots for this character. Momentous decision. That takes you somewhere. I actually forget exactly what that quest is about. But there we go. Talk to Elrond, of course. Are we going to Elrond? Yeah, I probably don't have that unlocked either. Okay, so we're going the normal way to the Elrond's library. Oh, we actually have to go to Thorinhad. I didn't even know that's the first part again. It's been a very long time since I've done the Volume 1, Book 4 stuff. And even the stuff after, it's been a very long time. So perhaps this could be the character that I actually do all of that on. It could be pretty fun, I think. I don't know, I guess it depends on what we as a kin decide we want to do, but it sounds like, I know I missed they've been playing weekly the past, I don't know, since like December, November. Sometime around then. It was, for a while, it switched to monthly, and then like every other week, and now every Wednesday we're back to Treebeard. We, as in everybody else except me. But today, I was finally able to join. I guess last week I technically could have, but they were doing England with Aethel, which I had just done right before it, and this character was nowhere near the level I would have had to have been a few levels higher than I am right now to have done all that they were able to do even. I believe Elrond is in the top right of this area. So we'll see. Very bright in here, full of hope.
Hope is not in vain.
9 hope, actually. Wow. That one I might need a summon for. It might have been a different one, actually. Ekad Candleth, I think, is the one I picked up, actually. Oh, how long does that last? Does anybody know? It looks like Mary summoned me, but I wanted to pick up the Stable Master here first. Okay. So it sounds like that this should work. I should be able to go all the way to the Stable Master and do that and not have this go away. It doesn't have a timer on it, but... Oh, it just expired. Hopefully that didn't use up a horn. I could have just accepted it, but... Alright. That's unfortunate.
How can I be of service?
Guess I should type in read. Or I could type in kid chat, everybody in the group is. In the raid. Doing a raid. I wonder if we can... I don't think we can do the fellowship stuff in a raid. Because I know some of these lead to, like, either you have the option to do 1 or 6-man version. Looks like Mary got me. Thank you. I really am on the ugly boar. I like that one better. Ooh, is this Hobbit? That is Yoda.
What can I do?
Did you say Barricans Camp? I forgot to get that one. I'm just realizing. I do have the last bridge, so I can... It would just take me a minute to get there. Oh, I have to actually talk to Eladon. Oh wait, I almost missed that.
What do you need? Might you spare a moment of your time?
This one has a... It has a item level 38 weapon, so it's not nearly as good as the other one, but it's kind of decent-ish for
What do you need?
compared to what I have. A dwarf riding an elk. That would be weird. I was thinking comparing like a dwarf riding an elk to a elf riding a goat. And somebody has really inconsistent audio. Sometimes they're like basically can't hear them, and then they like shatter my eardrums. Okay, looks like they're getting me a... Hey, I got Virtue XP.
How can I be of service?
What did I get? Road to Vanilla K. And some LOTRO points. My hands are getting a little chilly. It's actually warmed up in here, even though I have the windows cracked. But from dinner and cleaning right before the stream, I was all like hot, and yeah, now I'm chilling down a little bit, especially my hands. They are wanting to be cold. Belgoth elk to a dwarf minstrel. It'd be interesting to see, but I don't know. I don't feel actually that off riding a goat as an elf, but just picturing a dwarf on an elk, it just I don't know. Maybe I'll have to actually try it, but it just seems so off to me. Oh, it'd be so nice to do these quests on the landscape along the way. Yep, it's my way to help catch up. I, if you all did not notice, I have some inventory clearing to do. Don't want to sell that. Now's my chance to use a shield and get some of those deeds done. Wow, my inventory is just so messy. I actually could put a lot of that stuff in my shared storage. There we go, that's a lot better. Some quests. Look all help to a dwarf. It'd be interesting. Again, I think I'd have to actually play a character like that. Play a dwarf on an elk, but oh. Oops. I think because of the group situation, we're effectively on Deadly +6, even though I'm on that. I haven't confirmed somebody in the group actually has that, but you all might be able to tell if things start hitting me and one-shotting me compared to what was happening earlier. I'm way behind right now. Okay, this boar. I feel like I should like this boar, but I really don't. The Elder Slade boar, if I want to ride a boar, this one's much more appealing to me. But I need a plain steed. I just need like a bay steed. That's one of my favorite ones. How about Hammerian? That one's not too bad. Or no steed, and I can just hit these things. Wow. I want to see how much damage this guy does, but... Or I could see how much damage the Flame Strike does, except it never went off as far as I could tell. I can't see. Okay, let's see how much damage it does. 800, that's not that much. I think somebody has Deadly. Yeah, they have Deadly +6. And at least it used to work that your whole fellowship raid, whatever, got converted to the maximum difficulty of somebody in your group. I don't know if this character will really be like long-term enough that I actually want to finish the shield deeds, but I figure now might be a time to work on like that I can do that. Shield skills used to be fun to me. May have turned my volume down. Everybody in the group. Nicole, thank you for joining the channel membership, becoming a channel member. I really do appreciate that. I was thinking that I might have a channel member like exclusive video about basically a variation on a video I already did. A dream team like this. I do not know. If you join the Bethel League, you can be a part of this dream team. But if you're curious what that type of stuff goes to, basically, upgrading equipment and that sort of stuff. Right now I'm looking into storage because I don't know, I'm just a little bit worried about my external hard drive just kind of going kaput. I've had one that's happened to. So yeah, that's like the next PC upgrade that I'm looking towards. And YouTube content relevance. I do try to keep all that like relevant towards my YouTube content. Thank you. Is for a lot of my recordings, I like to keep all my recordings, but it takes a lot of space. So doing like, it's expensive, but what I'm looking towards is something like three, I don't know, ideal would be 12-ish terabyte hard drives, but more realistically something like 6 terabyte hard drives. Some considerations I have about doing something like that though is that I think I can fit 3 in my case. I think there are 3.5-inch bays, but I think I already have a couple in there, so I'd have to get rid of those, replace those. Oh, I'm just not feeling this character's outfit. Wow, that one's... It's not for me, I'll put it that way. This one, I could definitely go with this one. Oh yeah, this character. I know the other outfit I had is more like epic looking, and I really do like the look of it, but it's just a little bit much for me right now. I'm not in the mood for it. I really do speed through with this group. Good. Oh, I gotta race them. I always gotta cause trouble, but I'll try to get there quicker than they do. I'm not sure. It's definitely closer to American Stable Master, but we will see. And yes, that somebody would be me. No, I was just curious if I could go faster this way, really. It looked close. So the fellowship, we actually have 7 people, but currently only 6 of us are on this. The one in the second fellowship of this raid is already ahead of us, so they're still in the group, but not really with us here. Brogdam. What does it look like? Hey, that's actually not a horribly ugly hammer. I don't think it's the great looking hammer, but relative to hammers and LOTRO, it's like middle tier to me. Glorfindel. Where is Glorfindel? Is he in Rivendell? He sure is.
What can I do for you?
Rivendell's last homely house. Just see a random ball scooting across the floor. Wait. So one thing I never really considered is taking a swift travel to the last homely house directly really helps with some of these quests and Trollshaws and those book quests and the such. Oh yeah, Glorfindel's actually outside, I remember that now. But it's something I never really considered. The main thing I usually thought of was just like getting around Rivendell. And like going to the archive of traceries, but it's actually a kind of neat application of it. Might as well accept that just in case we like go anywhere near. Okay, use Glorfindel barrel at the Ford of Bruinen. So we will probably swift travel to Highmoor. If I had to guess, I will go ahead and prepare for that. Let's see. Yeah, he just wants me to use the barrel there. Highmoor would be the closest, I think. Well, might as well accept all these quests again. Any quests I can get done, that's like a pure bonus to me, so I'll just accept everything. I wonder if we'll do Giant Valley. Oh, more quest slots. No, I don't want that. Oh, these are all ready to turn in? No, a couple of these are. Still someone at Eggling Camp. Wow, I have had these ready to turn in, but I've never turned them in. Wow. Alright then. Guardian stuff, intro, destination Evendom, wasted quest slot. Let's cancel this stuff. See, waiting for people gives me a chance to catch up on stuff I need to get caught up on. It looks like Iron Collar is ready to turn in. I don't know if it's always ready to turn in. We have, yeah, just Treasure Hunter's Camp. I'll go to just cancel that.
You may be of service to me. Greetings, friend.
Wildcats.
Will you lend me your ear?
I think it should be pet the Wildcats, not defeat them. If you do want to summon, I'd be happy to summon you as well. That was one benefit of my run. I don't think this actually has me on Deadly +6. I don't know if they changed it so it doesn't take the highest difficulty of somebody in your fellowship. I got my stun though, using the shield. Oh, like the biggest thing on this. Sure. Unless Mary, you wanted to. What do you? Okay. Crispy bacon. Wow. That's a nice pet name there, Mary. Yeah, crispy bacon. It's kind of weird doing these book quests all like at once, but I guess maybe that's, well, you could get them at 33. I don't know. And it's been so long since I've done them, I don't even know what my normal pattern would have been with Trollshaws. I know when I went through this on my Hunter, I didn't end up doing it, but I probably could have. I don't think I did it, but maybe I did. I actually don't remember anymore, but I feel like I actually did. Wait, was? We went this way for a reason, but it looks like that reason is no more. I gotta double check what it looked like. Oh my. Oh, somebody just had a fall. I think I will also have a fall. It's kind of quick. Oh, did everybody fall? Whoa, that was I went down the hill. Yep. Oh. Oh. Oh, I got stamp. That is. Where do I put that? 4, maybe 3? 1, 2. I actually don't remember because my skill bar is all messed up from this lower level gameplay. Maybe 6. I don't know actually. But that is very frequently used, ideally used roughly on cooldown, which is 20 seconds without the, I guess it's now tracery that can bring it down to 10. I think it's time to lean back. Oh, Belly, found Yondershire. Congratulations, hope you can see some interesting things. I think we're a little bit split up. I don't know who's back southeast. Or are they the one not doing this stuff with us? Glows with a pale light. I don't see a pale light. It might have. I wasn't paying too much attention to the animation. I was kind of zoomed out. Skirmish captain. Wow. That's oh, if I can stop hiccuping. Oh, I see why I just got the skirmish camp mail, because we didn't have that before Moria on the server, and again, I haven't logged in since before Moria was released. Okay, so I think we're just going back to Glorfindel. Don't have a mithril coin to spend even if I wanted to. So what are we on? We're already on chapter 3. Wow, I gotta get some XP. Let's see. Try to go on the LOTRO wiki while we're here. It'd be nice if one of these mobs actually just met on me, could kill them and get some XP. That was a bad use of stamp. I don't even think I interrupted. Dude. Yep. Yeah, it's 10%.
Greetings to you.
I don't mean to be yawning so much, but I'm a little bit tired. But hey, that's can we say that's in the spirit of Treebeard? Besides like the first hour and a half of this stream, with all the zooming around, the like slow, yawning, relaxed, chill pace. What is she staring at? What are you staring at? I guess I should get on my mount. Trying to be lazy and be one-handed, but cat wants attention. And she's not going to, for the most part at least, not going to jump like up on the microphone area. Glorfindel's not hiding in that bush, he's way up there.
How can I be of service? Might you spare a moment?
To Eladon.
Negovan.
Actually, I don't know where we're going. We're going to Thornhead.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Will you lend me your ear?
Okay, so with us going to all these different caves, this might actually be a great opportunity for XP. It looks like I have 2 more chapters before I'll be to the level, unless I level up. Just as a heads up. I am about 1/5 of the way there, so quite a bit to go. But we'll see. They they do have the, I don't know if you'll have the repeatable quest for them, but they do have quests for me. I don't know if you'll need the deeds, but I know the wolves are valuable for that. Oh, apparently they're even more into killing these bears than I am. I just mentioned my XP, and then somebody else mentioned, I did not mention this, killing things to get XP along the way. That actually, just killing mobs even gives a decent amount of XP. Yeah. Yeah, and being on whatever deadly we are, get plus 20% for monster kills. Yeah, I think if you have a quest, you can do something with them. Oh, looks like we're going. Oh yeah, this is the thing that can give you inspiration. I did do this on my hunter, because I remember that, and I remember specifically not using inspiration. I might have eventually used it, but yeah, using that has no effect. Right. But yeah, I don't think it lets you use that if you're in a fellowship. I guess I could have like let him, but I don't know. He's actually taking a little while to kill compared to everything else. Yeah. Oh no, I was happy with tier 3. I didn't need another cloak though. Oh, okay. So we ran Kizzle Claw a couple times yesterday and did tier 2 and tried tier 3, but couldn't quite get through tier 3. If I had a plan for that, I could have actually streamed it, but I didn't even plan to. Wasn't even planning to play that day. But they were looking for more people. That looked really neat, the bear in the middle of the flame strike. Might have been. Yeah, let's double wings. It's a dead end. Oh yeah, here it is. You leave the deepest chamber, okay. Okay, so there we go. I don't think we needed to actually do anything there. We just had to find. Oh no, we did have to find. Use Glorfindel's barrel. There we go. Here, I'll put this on the bar. I wanted to see what was up here. For some reason, I don't... Oh, I like the look of this character as like raid disbanded, but that's because I think we are reforming to a fellowship because the 7th person who was already ahead of us anyway, they dropped out for the night. I just like, I can feel them staring at me. Hello, Jolly Cheech. I'm one of your favorite YouTubers. You've been watching me since 800 subscribers. Wow, those were the dark days of my channel. I was like, I think that might have been before I even did any commentaries, or if I did any, I think that was when they were not so good. But hopefully you still enjoyed it and have maybe enjoyed my newer content a bit more. Wow, that is pretty crazy. I've always been a bit curious about people that like subscribed a long time ago or something, and maybe even what they initially subscribed for, because I think the videos I used to do might have not been great, like based on my YouTube analytics at least, not content people would subscribe for, even though some of my old stuff got a lot more views than my new stuff. Even if like my average per video view, I would say, is up. It's just my most popular videos used to be even more popular, the older ones, like the gameplay ones, because that's what people would search for. That's why I made those. I actually find that type of stuff useful, but anyway, that's a whole tangent. I just know that's a lot of what I used to have, and oh, the LOTRO basics. Ugh. I definitely see why some of those videos, they weren't always like very heavily disliked, but compared to my newer videos, they were a lot both less liked and more disliked. Okay, I need 2 more bears. I'm gonna get these 2 bears. Oh, I guess it's not guaranteed to gather a pellet. I don't know that I can actually take on this many bears. Well, I do have a shield this time, so I got that going for me. Oh, I gotta get out of that. Was that for Bay Ordings? Okay, yeah, the 15 and 30 class quests give those. I was just getting a couple more bears. Oops. I got a little bit disconnected from the group. They came back to me, but I didn't really expect that. I guess they did notice I was lost. I think I scared the healer. Saw my health going down, and gonna heal me from that far away. So Everwood, you're wondering Minstrel or Hunter for a first-time class. Both are, I think, good options. I would honestly recommend make both and see what you like more, because they're quite a bit different. But if you ever think you might want to heal, then I would recommend Minstrel. But Hunter really is, for a new player, I think the Hunter really is a great class because it's relatively simple.
Do for you.
Ooh, we had to go to North Trollshaws.
Megovanen.
Okay, so I think we're going to the last bridge here. But yeah, Hunter's really a great class for a new player because compared to the Minstrel, it has a little bit more survivability, and you can kite on both, but I'd say it's a little bit more solo friendly on that. Hmm. Yeah, I'm on my way there now. There, so there is somebody who's stuck behind us. I think he's a minstrel. Yes, one of the minstrels got stuck behind us on accident, and we were talking about, we usually do a break about an hour into our group content. It's been about an hour, so we mentioned doing a break, and he thought we meant just as like a wait for him. There is time. I was going to AFK during the break. Yeah. All right. I stopped getting lost. I could, but I want to kill 4 more Cape Claws. I'm very greedy about XP right now. Hobbit or elf? Personally, I prefer elves, but I think that is a complete preference thing for the most part. Josie. Why is my dog's name Josie? We need to fix that. Oh, that's a boar, not a cave claw. That would be the problem. I just didn't pay attention to the mob type. Yeah. Yep. This time I'm more interested in the platinum deposit. Although I don't know why I can't actually use it besides, I guess smelting it. Alright, yeah, I'd be happy to toss that over. Jolly, thank you very much for that. $3 super chat. I can't quite see what that is. It looks like a bird with a thumbs up, but that's not really, I don't think, relevant. But anyway, thank you for sending that. What, if you're curious, what I use that type of stuff for is basically upgrades, improve my setup, my content. Oh, that's an elite dude. I did get all that I need, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to let you know. Oh. I'd be happy to get one more. Or try to. Oh, they don't? Apparently the elites don't count for that quest. At least I'm riding a boar, which I guess is like a vertical travel animal. Because it's associated with dwarves, and that's what dwarves do. Although I don't know if that would actually be true of boars. You know, goats, like mountain goats, are real things, as far as I know, but I don't know about mountain boars. Alright, so it is AFK time. I was actually going to take a AFK to get a snack. So, I will heat up the snack, and then I will be right back. Oh, I do have a fancy AFK thing. I always forget about it. Alright, I am temporarily back. And apparently my cats are out of food, so I will have to do something about that. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that. Be right back again. And now I am back for another like half a minute. One thing I thought I could do to actually be productive during this AFK break is all of these quests. I didn't even realize I had all these. I just thought I'd look through my quest log and clean it up since I'm running low on quests, and I'll pick up some more here. And yeah, this is kind of scary actually. All the barrow down stuff it was kind of odd because if I remember correctly, this character did northern barrow downs, but my runekeeper did southern barrow downs because my runekeeper was originally my grouping character that I played with the kin. But then I fell behind and my guardian was higher level because he was the one I played solo, and I played solo more than we grouped. And then, yeah, because of that, I started grouping with the guardian, and then I started only playing on the server with the group, essentially. All right, just gotta get these three, and then I'll get my food. All right, one more AFK minute-ish. All right, I am back for real this time. And I shut my window, one of my windows. That's a lot of names. Fallen Tree, some Ettenmoors. Trolls out of the Ettenmoors. Wow.
Will you stay a moment?
I remember last time I had a snack on stream, I kept forgetting to unmute myself, or I didn't realize when I was muted, so I'll try to do better this time. Wow, level 50 enhancement rune. I thought that was like the craziest thing, but they are actually high enough level for legendary items. That is crazy. Which I guess it's not quite the craziest thing, but it's still a crazy thing to me. I know I looked at my virtues. This is very random, but I looked at my virtues. Yeah, still all set with what I have equipped in order, I think, for now. I got one more trait point. Guardian trait points at this point aren't really exciting. It's like a slow build up. So getting deeper wounds, yeah, that's pretty nice. Oh, to the king, that's a big one. Yeah, little blank there. But to the king, that's a pretty big one. But then after that one, it'll be a very slow build up. Again, we have deeper wounds, which, as I just mentioned, that's kind of nice. And then hemorrhage, that's like, it's one that honestly feels bad to put points in until you get all 5 points in it. Then it's pretty nice, because then you have the guaranteed bleed with brutal assault, which honestly, I feel like it should be that way anyway. Like well, to start from the beginning, I think that Brutal Assault should just have a bleed with it, and you shouldn't need the hemorrhage trait, because Brutal Assault is useless without hemorrhage. And then maybe they can make hemorrhage, increase bleed damage still, and maybe increase Brutal Assault bleed damage. I think that would be pretty neat, and just something to make the experience with that better, because it seems like getting an active skill should be very exciting. Getting Brutal Assault should be exciting. It should be like a strong skill, it seems like, but not at this point. So yeah, that's why, as much as I love the Red Line Guardian, that's why it feels a little bit weird, the progression sometimes to me. There are a lot of active skills you get. You get Thrust, you get To the King. No, yeah, To the King, you get Brutal Assault, and then you even get Hammer Down, a lot of active skills from the trait tree. But I'm thinking for the future, I should make a Red Line Guardian build, if I haven't recently. But for the future, I will get one more point in this. It's not that important to get it up, but there's nothing like really much better. Even at this level, I would probably should get parry chance at this level. Like, I don't even use Brutal Assault, so why would I want something to reset the cooldown on that? Otherwise, there's Deeper Wounds. Yeah, To the King. Deeper Wounds is actually pretty decent. Hemorrhage, just because to put points in it. Warrior's Fortitude for a cooldown. Blind Rage. Yeah, Blind Rage is good. Getting that to 100% is another one of those satisfying ones that kind of feels a little bit bad when you don't do it. But the good news, To the King, and that boost it gives, it's not like, I wouldn't consider it the same magnitude of a difference between To the King without this, without Blind Rage, and To the King with, Brutal Assault with Hemorrhage. So yeah, there's my whole Red Line Guardian spiel. Speaking of Red Line Guardian spiel, I am looking into a new format for some videos, just to have more content on my channel, really, that's not much work for like when I have a gap, so stay tuned. That might seem really random, but if you see the video, sorta. Sorry. I'm really here now. Yeah. And Bella, I don't think actually acknowledged or responded to your message. I'm sorry about that. I think that was kind of when I was doing my FKs or something, or right before I went FK. Anyway, you said you went looking for another way to see the Yondershire. You found a way to get over Golfenbull's house in the green fields instead. Ooh. This brawler. He's a tough brawler. Seems to do more DPS than the brawlers you can play. Oh, Park 133. There's some cats chasing cats going on. That lobber, he's just like, it seems like he's preparing for a stealth attack, or is he hiding? I don't know why this troll is so funny to me. He's just like... Did y'all see that troll behind the rock? He's just so funny to me. Oh, we aggroed something. Cruel log basher. I'm pretty sure the brawler was bashing him. I honestly didn't even realize Any Yoda was a brawler. I thought they were playing a hunter. And Nicole, glad you think my content is always amazing. I try to make it amazing. I could actually spec into a tank spec and be a little bit more sturdy with aggro. Maybe I should do that. I'll try tank mode, see how it goes. It's fun to me to get a variety, like while I'm enjoying the what is it, the red line? Being a sturdy field wielding guardian. Something I don't do often. Even playing the yellow line is still like something I don't do often. I do have a tiny bit of nostalgia for playing a shield wielding, for lack of better words, a shield wielding guardian and Angmar back in the day. It was slow, but I don't know, people always talked about guardian damage being bad, but I felt like the shield skills back then at least did relatively decent damage. I think we just have to go to the deepest point, not necessarily kill all these trolls, but oh well. They're a little bit slow to kill. Oh, and the barrel's not on my yellow line skill bar. Actually, I'm already tired of tanking, so I'll just switch specs in, not jump that over. Kind of dark in here. I couldn't even like see where to go at first. It makes sense. It's a cave. There's a little bit of light. Don't know what that light's from. And I'm muted. All I said is, oh, they're riding mounts in. I said, I guess I can do that too since I'm not in combat. So that time heal did not mess too much. Otherwise, it's been me eating and all those wonderfully awful noises. Going to put somebody on follow so I could eat, but they're do you need me to taunt or anything? I actually switched in that cave to tank spec, but I felt like I wasn't doing much. Yeah. I am curious for Jimmy. Do you feel like you should carry 2 shields around when tanking? Oh, I meant like 1 cosmetic on the back. Yeah, I feel like it's just appropriate. Oh. Oh yeah, that would be neat. They mentioned the Guardian, who's playing the champion right now, they mentioned doing a cosmetic shield, but putting the actual shield back there. Like if you're using a 2-handed weapon, maybe you could have a 2-handed weapon and cosmetically equip your shield on your back. Oh, we're using fellowship maneuvers. It might actually be somewhat useful here. Let's see how strong that blade is. 96 damage, 84 damage. Together it's like 180. I don't know. That was a loud hiccup. So we're headed back to Eladon, it looks like. Not quite back to Glorfin now. I think I'm just ahead of everybody. I was curious if I went the wrong way. Mine is still a Stelton from Golden Inn. Yeah, I have not played before this year. Or I haven't played in this year yet. I feel like today was the perfect opportunity because these were relatively low level again. And with Mythathel, I just did that like shortly before. So I wasn't much motivated to get up in the levels for it. Yep. Hope I didn't crash. There we go. About to get flame struck. Flame struck. Well, okay, if the ability is flame strike, taking off the fire mage and WoW, then it would be flame striked, I believe. But then, if you're talking about being like just the strike part, I think it would be flame struck. I believe we're going to Thornhead.
How can I be of service?
Alright, we got... Ooh, I could use an upgraded shield. It is a heavy shield, wow. That's actually pretty good looking, so... Yeah, there we go. I don't even care about the sword, which is an upgrade actually, but... Eh.
Might you
I
spare?
didn't even look at the earring. Alright, so we're headed to Barracan. We're not headed to Glorfindel. That is actually a surprise.
How can I be of service?
Alright. Well, I'm not sure I'll be able to help with the next thing, but we'll see. We'll see what Barracan has us do. I don't know if that'll quite be the turn-in since we just had a turn-in. I doubt the book quest as you go to Barracan and then turn in the next quest. They usually don't work quite like that. It'd be more quests, which wouldn't be bad to me, but LOTRO, they like to have you talk to somebody and then it's just continue quest. Sometimes it goes on and on and on. That's where I personally would probably rather them make more quests, just so it's a little bit more obvious how many quests there are. Especially with book quests, some of them have so many parts, even some zone quests, but especially book quests, they seem to have so many different parts to them, where it feels like there can sometimes be 5 or 10 quests in one. That might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but still. Okay, so he has you go to an ode. Oh, Giant Valley, perfect. Now, is this ready to turn in? That is a question. No, that is great. Oh, we're taking a horse. To High Moor. There we go. Alright. Is Giggle an emote? I forget.
How may I be of service to you?
Oh, I can actually repair? That is a little bit of a surprise. Ah, this would explain why my gathering's so slow. Because I only have apprentice tools. I haven't even bought a sturdy steel toolkit, whatever it's called. Sturdy toolkit? Anyway, I haven't bought one of those on this server. I'm like so cheap about the server. Oh, apparently they're going a different way. Wonder if they know the better way to get there? Actually, that is the better way. Maybe I always go the slow way up. Yeah, I think I'm the one that always goes the slow way up. Because this is when we were on the champion, I think I kept going this way. Oh well. I'll just sneak up right here. Oh. For future reference, there's a mustering horn. I forgot about that. Right outside of this. Spawn of the North. Oh, I was wondering why I couldn't use my parry response. I never actually, force opening never went off. Oh, we don't need to talk to Raphael. There he is. Oh, he's a... He is a, wood troll. That's the name of them. I would appreciate it. I have a bar and a half about to get for the next quest. These guys are actually relatively deadly, even not on deadly difficulty. So, yeah, they're interesting. I think, yeah, the high level should ideally be able to handle that okay. Where's me? Mary? Rage Mountain Drake. I am not going to pull it. Oh, we're sending the brawler in. Make sure I stand behind it. Wow. Maybe we'll just let the brawler do everything. This guy, I think I can handle. Oh. I thought I could handle it a little bit better. That still did a lot of damage to me. Just let the high levels do everything. That's basically what I got me like here. I vote yes. Oh, they deflected my taunt. That's actually a oddly good thing. But yeah, with us getting these 2 quests, yeah, I'm hoping these 2 will be good enough for that. I was just checking, but I'm 50 short of the next accelerated boost. Did you ask how much is it? 250. Oh, maybe I can actually stun him? No. It said immune. I don't know if that was to my stun. Which, maybe. They might be immune to stuns. Save my free revive until I, like, really need it. Even for a situation where, like, if I'm the only... Like, if everybody happened to die, and then I had my free revive and I could use my high elf res. Gotta keep hunting for ores along the way. Ooh, I wonder if I can sneak this one in. Oh, it looks like we got that ornament. Nice. I keep forgetting that I have stamp. I guess I'm used to not using that now. And it's a 20-second cooldown. That's a little bit tougher than what I gotten used to on my Guardian. Even my level 75, I guess 80-ish now Guardian. You could get that legacy fairly easily and rank it up. It was always the first one I would rank up. But even at like that low tier level, whatever, it was still, I think, a relatively significant boost. And then I don't remember what the new ally system how it was. I think there's a stamp cooldown trace, right? Yeah, I was thinking we had to talk to Alfred for something, but that might be zone quests even. Well, I'm sneaking around to get the door fired. Or trying to. gold one. Oh, I guess if he deflects that, then it doesn't open the response. Billy's stocking up on the Storefire, and it's quite nice. I know I mentioned considering switching to Explorer, especially like Weaponsmith just becomes so much less useful and exciting after level 50-ish, or after level 45, really. Oh. I guess we're running away. I think I'm the one that ran into them all anyway. Here, I'll sprint. If only I were a dwarf there, natural sprinters. Alright, this is gonna be a deadly decision, but I'm gonna taunt him. Oh, stun the Marine. Oh, I actually got my thing off on him though. That's pretty neat. Well, that was a nice heal. I got healed like all the way up. This is quite the challenge without our puncher. Alright, I think they can handle the Drake just fine. There's a... Oh, I pulled it. It's fortunately just a bat, not a worm or anything. Which, yes, even a worm I think would be a bit scary to me. Perfect. Alright, so we are going to Eladon, we are going to... Probably a High Moor Stable Master to talk to Eladon. Even to go to Rivendell, I think High Moor would be a better choice. Uh-oh. Might be time to retreat even. Yeah, we're pretty close to the stable though. And no drakes or anything in our way. It's been a long time since I have taken a look at the distant view here. That's I think that's mostly just Trollshaws, the actual zone we have though. Like, I think most of that landscape is roamable. I don't know why the board looks so weird in that animation. Alright. Random stable master and random horse, even though we're not even going to take a horse, and we are going to Thornhead. Do y'all find it weird that they have horses at the stable master, or a horse, but then we ride elks?
How can I be of service?
Yeah, I can do the quest. The Aid of Mirkwood. Hey, LOTRO here. He wants to send me to the Ingolimithae, though. Might as well accept that just to have it in my quest log. Get all that I can on this character. If we, for some reason, go right by there, I can just turn it in. Alright, so we're to talk to Elrond. He's going to be probably right at his own library, his own house. Last homely house. Or did I say Elro here? If I said Elro here, I did mean Elrond. Elro here is right next to Eladon, I believe. I don't know if y'all heard that, but I accidentally punched the table there. Looks like it. Something they pointed out that I actually never realized is this is actually open. It's like an open courtyard here. It's not even a closed off building. Part of it is, like, this is fairly well roofed, I would say, but I don't know if it ever rains in Rivendell, but I think this is where we need to go. Yes, okay, good. I don't know, for Volume 1, Book 5, it looks like 42, but I doubt we're gonna do that today. Usually Kin events go 2 hours, sometimes we do, like, extra stuff, but I think for this is like a very solid wrap-up point, and probably, I would expect, and I'd actually be excited to, adventure into the Misty Mountains next week. Although, the thing is, if we get level 130 stuff on a Nor, I'd much rather do that, so I don't know, we'll have to discuss it. That's crazy that next week that would be like on schedule for the next Nor update. I think 1, 2, 3, maybe. Or would it be April? Well, we've talked about this so many times. I think it would be March. But
Greetings to you.
I think they said we're going to the stables. I actually don't know where we're going. Oh, yeah, it's not that close. We'll take the long scenic route. I think I could have actually beat them there if I was on the move from the start. There we go. We'll take that extra scenic route and hide the UI. Make sure I'm not falling off. This is such a nice view. I think this is the correct way. Yep, okay, good. Always good to have screenshots here. I know I'm obsessed about screenshots for thumbnails, but it is true, this place is good for that.
What can I do for you?
Legolas.
Stay a moment.
The Unmarked Trail, which I believe that is going to be the last chapter. Oh no, there's actually 9 chapters. Wow. Oh wow, a 5 hope token. That is crazy. Oh yeah, this is the Legolas. I did all this stuff on my hunter.
An ancient evil, a corruption of the very nature of Middle-earth.
I thought that said Gandalf when I entered its Gladolf.
This evil must be thwarted before it can be brought to bear against the hidden veil.
I forget. If anybody was watching when I went through this on my hunter, did I do the Fellowship version or did I choose the solo version? I really don't remember. Not much. Although, I don't know if we all have noticed this on the Nor, it seems like we have a bigger like EU population than NA times at least.
troubled by these tracks.
Oh yeah, so I was going to check. Okay, finishing Trollshaws on leveling Hunter. That would be it. Looks like. Oh yikes, those were the early days of my face game. There's Legolas. I do have Inspire. Let's see, they're all signatures. I don't know if that helps. Oh no, they're elites. I might have done the full fellowship version. That was of course without any deadly difficulty or anything, but wow. My face game setup was so much worse back then. Anyway, that ain't the point of this. Unmarked trail, yep, that's what we were on. There we go, okay. I'm just going to watch my video in the background. Oh, that's so weird. There we go. I might be able to be a bit helpful here, but I think me being like level 35, everything being red, I don't think I can contribute too much, unfortunately. And I missed the big moment. Did I select the fellowship or the solo version? Because I think you can pick, right? You can pick which one you do. Oh, there it is. This quest is meant for a fellowship. Yes, I did the fellowship version. Although, does it give you the Inspire buff automatically? Is maybe that what happens? Or if you pick the solo, I don't know. It's all fellowship labeled. And I can't compare like right now. Like this is fellowship labeled, of course, but I'm in a fellowship, but I don't have the Inspired buff. And it looks like I did on that. Oh well, it ain't important. I was just curious. Need Legolas. That's very descriptive. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was 2. Maybe it was like 2 to 3. I don't know what they've been keeping up with though. Who was that? Oh. He's the one that made that, like, that main unofficial one, right? They were talking about one of the LOTRO discords. There's like a main unofficial one. Oh, I thought I leveled up again, but that was a reputation version of level up. I don't know if that means reputation tier, which is, hey, get LOTRO points for that. That's definitely a good thing. And I don't care. Well, I care about my character's level. I still like need to get him up, but call our dog. It's kind of interesting just thinking about the word undergrowth, these things being called corrupted undergrowth. You usually think about overgrowth and that being able to be corrupted, like, especially in WoW, I feel like that happens a lot. Like bushes, plants, or whatever become corrupted. Maybe not quite like that. I'm trying to remember how it even plays out on that. Or like, yeah, they're the vine things. And that's kind of like maybe what the corrupted wood trolls would be like. But yeah, it's just kind of weird to think about. Then they pop out and no longer undergrowth, and they're like just growth. Yeah. Yeah, I've only done it solo, I think, as well. All of these, for that matter. I wonder how at least being on Deadly shouldn't affect Legolas too much, but I kind of wonder how it might. Like, if are they not getting corruptions? Oh, we probably don't have the difficulty. That makes sense. I need to bring that up. Yeah, I just noticed that on my hunter. I was like, I remember not being able to like turn it off and even try it solo without that. By the way, did you all notice we are actually not on Deadly in this? I kind of forgot about that. I was wondering why there were no ground areas or eyes or anything. Oh, yeah. Plus, I mean, I can't imagine this nemesis with that. Yep, I did when we turned in, actually, in the Giant Valley, one of those two quests. Oh, you all won't be able to hear this, but I think it's just talk about what the Nazgul's doing. I just wish this would not play on my default playback device and would play on the speaker, like the output device I have. Those do not look that fancy in game, do they? Anyway, I thought that'd just be pretty neat to watch since I don't see them much anymore. And they don't make any new ones, for that matter. So this would be a decent upgrade. One-handed weapon. Oh yeah, don't need that. Turn my volume up so I can hear people again. Toshak's Doom. Oh, yeah, I'd rather that than the Hope Tokens. I'll be a dagger wielding. Oh, apparently I have an axe already cosmetically equipped. Perfect. I think. Wait, I'm wearing this outfit, but it still has my axe showing. Wonderful.
Will you lend me your ear?
Alright, talk to Elrond. I think this is just straight up ready to turn in. That's almost like they give you 2 turn-ins in one. That's unusual. And then will be... Yeah, the next part, as I looked earlier, seems like it will be Glowin's camp. Which would be Misty Mountains. Let's, yeah. It really does feel like a hidden little valley area. I think that's what it's supposed to be, like Rivendell the Hidden Valley, something like that. At least. But yeah, we'll talk to Elrond and see where this goes. I don't know if we'll have anything left to do, so it could be time to wrap up the stream already. Which might be good since it's a weeknight. And it's like getting close-ish to bedtime. With all the yawning I've done, it sure seems like bedtime, probably. Earring do not need. But yeah, I need more levels to do the next thing, so yeah, I'll have to catch up on Treebeard. I would have to do some leveling of some sort. I think I'll use my milestone and go to Estelden so I can maybe do some crafting while we see what's potentially up. Although with the Treebeard content, I hope you all have enjoyed a little bit of a change of pace, sort of. I was going to say to a slower pace, but we're a little bit rapid with that at first with the leveling. So Bella, you found the spot. Oh, so it does overlook the same lake we can see on the Yondershire side. Where did you say you were able to get out? Golfenbull's Hole in Greenfields. Where is Greenfields? For some reason I was thinking that was somewhere totally different. Is Greenfields over here? I thought Greenfields was... I was thinking somewhere over here, to be honest. And I remember trying to get out basically everywhere, but seeing the same lake. Greenfield's up here? There's a skirmish camp there? Really? Is there really a skirmish camp there? That's crazy. I did not know that. That's... Unless one of these is Greenfields. This river, yes. I did, you can actually swim up the river a little bit. It's kind of odd. Okay, so yeah, if you swim up it before you get to the break, go onto the shore. Here, I'll close the map and start crafting in the meantime. Okay, oh, you can jump. Ooh, interesting. Jump on the landscape above. Oh, wrong one. Don't need a workbench. Yeah, thank you. It was fun today. So it sounds like we're completely wrapped up with stuff, and I will smelt some stuff, although I'm not quite... I don't... Yeah, that'd be tough to get all the way up there. Oh, the legendary weapons. Yeah, they're... Actually, I want to make one or even two more guides for the legendary weapons, but glad they have been helpful. And I'm glad my stream is also relaxing and nice. I tried to make it that type, that style. Okay, so 32, that means 4. Leave Discord. Well, I already covered. Oh, that was fast. I already covered a little bit. I guess I do need all the dwarf ironing, and so I'll go ahead and prospect all those. Smelt all those. I get some XP. Maybe I haven't have enough for a thing. Okay, don't want those dwarf stealing it, but yeah, well, I just process some of these things to progress in the artisan, which I should, wherever we go next, I should still get artisan stuff, even if it's Misty Mountains. Assuming I can make it. I'll go ahead and, yeah, get started on this, but as I wrap up, okay, Belly, sounds like you took a short video, but you'd have to, okay, edit it heavily. Yeah, I mean, I'd be a little bit interested in that, but I feel like I've explored just about as much of the Yondershire as you can. Maybe seeing stuff from a different angle would be neat. That's entirely possible. But yeah. Anyway, it is a good point for me to wrap up this stream, so I don't keep yawning all too much on it. Besides all the yawning, I guess that's just me being sleepy, is I did have fun today getting caught back up on Treebeard and all this stuff. It definitely is different, and getting for the solo portion, getting used to the landscape difficulty, especially in missions, was pretty neat as well. And nice to get caught back up with that. So maybe I can actually have some more Treebeard content. I'll have to think about what I would want to do on this character, since he's in a perfectly mid-level where I'm not sure there's any particular thing right at this level that I'd be particularly excited to do, because Angle of Mythaethel I already did. I'm a little bit on the low end for that. Very low end, in fact. I'm lower than I'd want to do it. Kind of too low for Ingmar. Mostly too low for Ingmar. And what else? There's Forakelm too low. There is Evandem. I could jump into Evandem, but jumping into that zone in the middle, I'm not too sure, but I could. I could just do more missions. That's, I think, one great thing about missions. They're good to fill level gaps. So, yeah, there are a few options I have, but right now I'm not really feeling much of any of them besides missions. So, that is future of this character, potential things for him. But, oh, I don't have a level 35 weapon thing. Maybe I'll see if I can get that real quick, but oh no, I cannot from here. Okay, so as far as the stream goes, again, I hope you all enjoyed it and all the stuff that we did today. Oh yeah, skirmishes, I could do that. That could be fun, definitely. And on that note, I'll go to wrap this up. So if you all did enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing for more, or becoming a channel membership, which, speaking of that, thank you, Nicole Winters, again for becoming a channel member. And you can do that to support the content. And thanks for joining, chatting, and watching, everyone.